think so.
Are we on the internet right now?
Professionals.
Yeah. Let me see what the screen is saying. It says excellent with a green dot, so I feel like that's pretty good.
Yeah, excellent. But
Excellent.
Wayne's World even more.
Party time.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll double check on my phone to make sure that this. Oh, it's live, baby.
That's weird. You just look at yourself on your phone.
Yes.
All right.
I can see us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool. Should we all be doing that?
Yeah.
It'd be funny.
We're just
all
practicing. We can do whatever we want.
We all just stared at our phones.
Yes. Welcome back, everybody.
Oh, big like.
I'm gonna have to learn if I should look at the camera. Maybe I'll take the hat off too, so I don't have.
Oh, God.
So I don't have hooded eyes by my.
Yeah,
hat.
I took my hat off
Yeah.
as well.
Alex is unprofessional.
As usual.
Yeah, but
Hold on.
there we
There
go.
we go.
I'm about to be the most unprofessional, so
It's been
I'll
so
just-
long. Alex's hair looks thicker than the last time I've seen him.
That
somehow.
doesn't
I've
make
been
any
taking my
sense.
hymns.
Yeah, I was just saying he's on that finasteride.
yes.
I guess welcome back, everybody. Right, welcome back
Yeah.
to us.
Yeah.
Yes.
To the podcast. I guess this is a test stream, so it's like a half welcome back. But
Right.
I mean, how's it feel? What do you think of the set?
It's quite a set. Quite a set.
It's wild. I said before we started that I know what Wayne and Garth felt like when they started their show after it got bought by the arcade and they rebuilt their whole basement as a
Right.
stage. And they went and sat down. They're like, it's like Wayne's basement, but this isn't Wayne's basement.
Yep. Exactly.
That is how this feels. It's like,
It's like
being
Toll's living room, but it doesn't smell like Toll's living room.
it seems like they're shooting Toll McGrain the movie right here.
Yeah. I'm being played by Seth Rogen.
It's hard to get that patina that Toll has formed over 20 plus years of living in that house.
Mm-hmm. But you almost got it.
I remember when we did that little TV pilot thing with some people over at your place, and I was like, they were looking for a place that matched the description of yours. And I remember the director walked in and he was like, "You can't write this."
Yeah. When Danny T was on the podcast.
Yeah, that's legendary.
That was something.
We'll probably get into some more of these details as time goes on, but I do think I want to at least put together a collection of maybe like 20 to 30 best episodes and put them on YouTube or something.
Right.
Of the oldies, because I know we talked about probably putting all of the old ones onto Patreon or something, but maybe like the absolute classics.
Let's just keep those off the internet for a few years, you know?
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right.
We'll wait for AI to come along and like, here, we'll feed them.
Yeah.
Say, just give us the good clips, not the really terrible bad stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, just make some up that sound better than the ones we
Yeah.
had.
Yeah.
Ones
Yeah.
that are perfectly pitch perfect with culture in this exact moment.
That's right.
But
No-
can be adjusted at all times.
Right. No, nothing. We were impeccable. We didn't say anything wrong.
No.
Just
Oh, never.
perfect.
Definitely not all
I
the
never
times when
ever-
I was shit-faced.
Yeah, 4 hours of shit-faced podcasting was 100% perfect every time.
Politically
crazy.
correct
Undefeated.
down to the letter. Oh,
Yep.
man. All right.
Should we introduce ourselves?
Yeah, I
Indeed.
suppose so. If you're watching this test stream, you might know who we are, but if not, I apologize. And I'm AJ Simmons, right?
Yeah.
I usually start
You're,
with me.
I'm the host. Yeah, you're the host, AJ Simmons.
Sort of, yeah.
Sort of.
We're all kind of the hosts.
All right,
you know?
we're all the hosts.
But then it would go Alex, but now we're in kind of a
Oh yeah,
different-
we're sitting in a different.
Yeah, that's what's wrong. I'm like, what's wrong here? You're supposed to be right there. That's what it
Yes.
is. I'm not used to looking over here.
Yeah.
Usually I'm like this the whole
Now
time.
you have to
Yeah.
look me in the eye.
Yeah.
It's like
oh,
mirrored.
no.
I'm Toll podcast away McGrain. like that.
That's pretty good.
Toll's been podcasting with a volleyball for the last 4 months.
Wilson. Yeah, this is what happened to me.
And who's that handsome mustachioed character across from me?
I'm the ice cream king of Des Moines, Iowa, Alex Carter.
Wow,
Oh, there's no hamburger.
we still got it.
There we go.
Got your ass.
If you're watching this live, let us know if you can hear those samples. Here, I'll play another one just to be sure.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got no I'm just stroking my shit. I'm horny as fuck, man. I'm a freak, man. Like, for real.
We're freaks, man, for real. Let us know if you heard that one. We also have Shyla on the board tonight, helping us. We won't say her last name to protect her, but she's doing the little live switching between, like you can see me right now, and then maybe she can, Toll maybe next. Oh, there's Toll.
Oh, hey.
And then
Video
Alex.
monitor.
And then a wide.
Oh.
Hollywood magic.
Look at that.
That's right.
Right on cue.
I had to sell a lot of fentanyl to make this happen.
I guess so. This is like a
And that shit is cheap.
The smallest amount.
Yes.
I mean, has anything new happened since we last podcasted?
Nope, not much.
Yeah, not really much in way of news, huh?
I mean, my girlfriend's pregnant.
I'm stroking my dick. I'm my dick right now. I'm stroking my I'm horny as
Yeah.
fuck, man. I'm a freak, man. Like,
That's how it happened. I called her up. Stroking my dick.
Oh, horny as shit.
Lotion on my dick. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yep.
Sweet Sarah's
gotta-
pregnant
She is.
with child.
With child. She says it's mine. I believe her.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
think you can
Regretfully.
safely. Yeah.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Right.
This isn't live on the internet.
No,
so
I
it's
know.
Her and her whole family's watching.
Yeah, I'm sure she told her parents to tune in. Check it out. You know, if you've never seen Toll's comedy, you should listen to his podcasts. Yeah.
I'll give you a good idea.
Yeah.
Get an idea of the
Yep.
pulse.
Mm-hmm.
Mom, can
Yep.
you bring it up on the Roku real quick? We're going to watch it while we eat dinner.
So I was going to do this, and I don't know if it's going to work. I was going to shave my beard on the podcast, but parts at a time.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so like a little bit at a time.
Let's get
Might
a
as
chunk
well.
off then.
All right, let's get a chunk off.
I think we've earned a chunk.
Yeah.
This is
Right.
this is one of the joys of being a man is when you grow out a beard and then when it's time to shave it off, then you just take it off piece by piece.
And
And
you-
look how stupid you
Yeah,
look.
and you do
so
the-
fun.
The fat face test. It's been a long time. See how that's working out?
Well, what are your predictions on the fat face?
I think I chew a lot of gum, so I think to stay awake on the road, you know?
You got a jaw like an anvil.
I don't know. It's hard to say. I've also
This has
been
been growing since last time we podcast. probably.
yeah, I mean, I think I had a beard, but then I just kind of let her rip like a real McGrain, you know?
I feel like it's been at least a month to get it there, right?
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, this is way more than that.
Longer than that?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I've never.
No, that's a week and a half right there.
my beard has never been this long. Like
You wouldn't believe it, but Toll's actually 17 years old.
that's right. We're about to find out. All right.
All right, give us a chunk.
Did you bring that bowl with you?
Yeah, he brought a saucepan. Oh, see, I thought you brought us a gift, but it's just a mirror for him to see how he shaves.
Didn't even take a dent out of it. This is good content.
Hey, people like transformations.
They do. There's like an unboxing of Toll. Is
Yeah,
is
Toll's
Toll
like
fat or not?
Toll's my girlfriend's pregnant. Now I'm gonna shave my beard off. All right, everything's normal for Toll.
Yeah.
I transitioned for life change. Oh my god.
That guy looks.
Yeah.
Can we get a close up of that? Is that possible?
Cut to Toll.
Oh, I kind of like it.
Yeah.
I look like Lemmy.
You look like a guy who eats so much pussy and like rubbed off the hair in that area.
Yeah, that's what I look like. Or ass in prison.
You look like a Harry Potter villain.
I do. I look like one of those dudes asking for money in Scrooge, you know, in the cartoon version. Like, hi there, governor. I'd like to collect some ruples for the old. Yeah, ruples. Whatever. All right, there was a
Yeah.
chunk.
And then when
a
it's
good
all
chunk.
done, we're gonna make that into a soup.
I do. Oh, I left. Oh wow. Yeah.
So you brought the mirror as well?
Ooh, I'm already disappointed by my chin.
The chin is the worst.
Look at this is what Nicolas Cage was looking for, a national treasure. This paper on the back, all cigarette stained.
I think if you shine a black light on that, it'll show you a map.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually use this mirror to shave the back of my neck to make sure I did it. So it
I
just-
love that you brought your shaver and a pot and a broken mirror to do it. That's
Yeah. What did you want me to bring?
not exactly.
What did
that.
you expect him to bring?
Yeah.
I didn't think about it. I guess I'm just.
Yeah.
I love seeing it.
Yep. There was a man. That is gray. Whew.
Let me take a look. Oh, wow. It is saltier than I expected.
Yeah, my salt and pepper is getting a lot more saltier these
Every
days.
time. And every time I shave take a whiff. Bro. Yeah.
Roll that up and smoke it.
Yeah, it smells like tobacco a little.
A little.
Little.
Oh, there was. Ooh, it feels weird already.
Yeah.
Feel the
Sweaty.
fresh air on your chin.
Yeah.
For the first time since Christmas.
Is this a good look for me?
Yeah.
I'm into it.
All right, let's do it. More cushion for the pushing. Spinal tap, you know. I'm hot. I'm hot here.
Yeah.
I'm taking my coat off. It's
I can only
dirty.
imagine what it must have been. That's probably why Letterman used to be so cold in there, is that being under the lights part of it, like he
Yeah.
would be. It must have been pre-LED, because these are LEDs. Hot lights, like what
Oh,
we have
yes.
at Teehees. People,
Oh, yes.
you get sweaty underneath those.
It's like baking under a warming table, basically.
Yeah, like where you put the French fries when you're waiting for
Exactly.
the
Yeah.
burger to be done.
Exactly.
Yeah. I wore my generic green Walgreens Iowa sweatshirt in case anyone's missing the Iowa game to watch us do this.
Yeah, I'm stupid and had no idea, and I was like, "Oh, what's going on tonight?"
I don't.
Nothing.
I'm just slightly aware.
So what? It's the NCAA Women's Championship game.
Not the
no,
championship.
it's like
it's
Sweet 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who are they playing?
Iowa's playing West Virginia.
That's what. Okay.
It's tied right now.
Oh, okay, so this is where those March Madness brackets start.
Yeah.
Is like
It's
the
this
final
is all
tournament.
leading-
Yeah.
Mm.
So this is Iowa played for the championship and lost last year, so they're going to see if they can get back there this year and win it with Caitlin Clark for the her final go around.
So was last year the one where Angel Reese was on the other
Yep.
team?
Yes.
Okay, because I
And
remember
she did
some of
the
the drama.
thing.
Yep.
Yep.
And then
That
she did
Caitlin
it
Clark
back.
always does. And then there's a
The
large
face.
backlash for a black
Yes.
woman doing it.
Yes.
I feel like that's been around for a long time. That's right up there with the.
I think John
Suck.
John Cena made it famous.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, you
John
can't see me. Yeah.
You can't see me.
I wish you couldn't see me. Just kidding. I love it when people can see me.
That's the part about this I knew Toll would love. Is anytime I'll like cut a clip together. We're working on an actual intro for this when the time comes, folks. For next week, April 1st. And even that part, I sent all the footage unedited because I was like, Toll's going to want to see this. Any shots with him in it. He's going to love
I
it.
do like it.
It's a pretty cool little intro that's coming together, though. I think everybody's going to like it.
I mean, if you like looking at us, then you are in for a
Yeah.
treat.
It looks like we're getting
true.
some comments. I mean, is that correct, Shyla?
Is it porn bots?
Yeah. Matthew Jacobson. Ooh, I know that guy.
Yeah.
General Audio's a little quiet.
Oh, shit.
Okay. 1 second. Let me.
He would know. He's like a professional streamer and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't hear what she said.
You look like Wolverine that sells RVs.
All right.
1 second. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go work on this audio volume real quick.
All right.
That's why we're practicing. You
Yep. No problem. How was your weekend? Would you like a bowl of hair?
know? I would not. Like a bowl of hair.
How was your weekend?
Good. I was watching basketball. The whole
Oh
time,
yeah,
having a
stayed in
great
town
time.
finally. Had old local boy Justin Bulver's big show on Friday.
That's right.
That was
a
pretty
really fun
impressive.
show.
I guess that's it. See you later.
Well, see you next time, folks. Joel and I are completely out of ideas.
No, AJ and I watched Roadhouse, but I was kind of drunk.
I think that probably improve the.
If I knew, we also went and saw some micro wrestling.
I remember you guys asked if I wanted to go, and I'm like, I can't. And then I forgot about it, and then I saw the picture you guys
Which
posted.
you
I'm
had.
like,
AJ said
those are some micro
it was
wrestlers.
funny because we were at Miss Kitty's in
That's where it
Clive,
was.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And AJ was like, you can kind of feel like the tension in the air.
The sucker punch
Yeah,
vibe.
you can kind of feel that. And I was like, yeah, it's sort of. I think at places like this, you just kind of feel it. And then within 90 seconds, a fist fight broke out like 20 feet away from us. And we realized, like, and not one person in there, with the exception of the owner and I think his wife, seemed upset about it. Otherwise, everyone was looking on like this.
Well, it was perfect too. 'Cause it was during the intermission.
Yeah.
Because they were like, we're going to do a 5-song intermission and come back for, the final match. And so that's too much time to leave this kind of crowd alone.
Yes.
Like left to their own devices. Because that was the first time I had been to Miss Kitty's. And that is not I guess it's an appropriate name in that it has like the same weird vibe that a strip club does.
Yeah.
And it sounds like a strip club. But
And it's kind of alt-right, and it's weird to see like the alternative of the alt-right, like the dudes with like pink hair and face tattoos.
alt-right?
Yeah.
But you're like, I know that dude's got a swastika on him somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
he turned
like,
it into one
yikes.
of those Pac Sun looking
Yeah.
suns. But
Yeah.
Wow. I guess I.
It was
Anyway,
packed,
no
though.
offense to Miss Kitties, I guess.
I mean, Miss Kitty seemed fine. It seemed like you could tell it was
It's
a place.
fine. It seemed like an alt-right bar. It's cool.
A lot of bald eagles,
Yeah. There was a lot of shiny butt patches,
Yeah.
Shiny
like
butt
rhinestones.
patches.
Rhinestones
Like
on
bedazzled
Oh,
jeans.
gotcha. Yeah.
shiny
Like
butt
Affliction T-shirt
Yeah.
sort of
2007 era.
Yeah, Monster
Yeah.
Energy drink kind of vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mean to. I had a lot of fun at micro wrestling, but it was funny because they said 5-song intermission. They said it. They're like, it is a 5-song intermission. A 5-song intermission. 5-song intermission.
They were really
It's like,
harping on
bro,
it.
you said it 25 times. We got it. Start it, please. And then at the end, to get our picture taken, they're like, it's $5 a person. $5 per person. And they were getting pissed off, and I was
Yeah,
like,
people were trying to bum rush kind
Yeah.
of that area to try to get
Yeah.
cheap pictures. With
But you know
the
what's
micro
fun?
Wrestlers.
bum rushing little people.
Right?
Toll still got it, folks. Some shit don't
I didn't do
change.
that. Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
I had a great time. It's
I did
cool.
too.
And I think it's such a cool business model because the ring and everything is smaller, so you can get it into a lot more places.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
the production and everything.
I didn't even think of it. They didn't use a regular size.
No.
Of
They
course.
have their
That'd be
own
like a
size.
football field to those guys.
The host
enough.
and referee was Micro Jackson, which I
Yep.
really liked. Like Michael, but Micro.
Yeah.
Micro Jackson.
And he had a little like bedazzled, sparkly little glove.
Yep.
Man,
he
I-
was very,
I am,
very small.
I
He
am,
was very
I am
small.
so upset I was not able.
It
to
was
go
fun. Those were those guys
Damn,
could
I
whoop
missed
my
out.
ass.
Yeah.
I had a couple of those dudes.
They were legitimate athletes.
Yeah. For sure.
Micro wrestling. How many of them were there?
5, which is maybe why they were so obsessed with 5. There were only 5 dudes that showed up on the stage at the end. I'm holding my trimmers in my hand. Like I'm
Take another chunk off.
I'm gonna take a chunk off one of you guys.
Please do. No, it had to have been more than that because I think was there 3 matches total.
I think there was, and I think that
'Cause there was
because the
Disco
one guy
Dom.
had to come out twice. Remember Ray,
were
Disco
the-
Dom,
I need to hear the names.
Yeah, okay. So
Disco Dom, Micro Tiger.
Micro Jackson, who's the referee.
Michael Jackson was the
Michael Jackson,
referee.
fantastic. No notes.
There was one guy. Remember the dude that came out real hot at the beginning that was ripped?
Yes.
He came out twice. That guy came out twice.
Yeah, I remember Toll leaned over to me and he's like, "Do you think it's easier to get ripped if you're smaller?" I was like, "I don't think that's how it works."
I don't know, man.
They were
Yeah.
most of them jacked. Disco Don was kind of fat,
Yeah.
but like he had kind of his own 5. Well, because there was Jeff Presley or whatever his name was.
Yes, that's right.
He was an Elvis Presley. I think his backstory from parts unknown, but like long lost son,
Yeah.
like bastard son of Elvis
Yeah,
Presley.
yeah.
Beautiful.
Would have tossed him in the pit back in the Spartan days.
Yes. And
Oh my God!
And he did like
They
the little
can't-
dance when he
Yeah.
actually did the Elvis dance. Like all their gimmicks were pretty solid. Micro Tiger, which doesn't sound that inventive, was actually probably our favorite.
I
Micro
wanted
Tiger
his
killed it.
T-shirt. Also.
T-shirts?
Yeah, they were selling merch. These guys tour. In fact, one of the a dude I work with was like, "Was it the real micro wrestling guys?"
Oh shit!
And I was like, "Yeah." I was like,
yeah.
He was like, "Oh shit." He's like, "I see their TikToks all the time." I was like, "All right."
They
cool."
go hard on the social media. That's how they
Yeah.
got me. Is I started seeing the ads, and I rarely click on an ad, much less like an ad. I clicked on the ad, liked it so much that I actually liked the ad, so that everyone could see I liked the ad.
Damn.
Yeah. Wow.
That's my endorsement.
Yeah, that's solid.
That's how much I loved their promo.
That's a solid endorsement for the
I just saw. Speaking of other fun things, but the monster trucks are coming in April.
Thank God.
Oh, that's right. We need to go.
Yeah,
Finally.
not micro trucks.
Monster
trucks.
macro truck. As it were.
Yes.
Yeah, I wonder if you could, wonder if they've already done that, like little people in smaller monster trucks, like demo derby.
I mean, I don't know. Some of that.
You probably could.
Yeah,
right.
why not?
Why not?
Give them some power wheels and have at it. Oh, I'm glad this is live.
Yeah, good thing this is a test.
yeah.
we get all this stuff out of the
I'm
way
very
on the
sorry.
test.
I don't mean
We
it.
just need to pass the test.
Yeah.
We can get a D and pass, so we're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boone High. Look no further.
yeah. Were you like the magna cum laude? Were you like the?
Is that the smart one?
That's from AJ. I can't even think of the name for it, so never mind.
Let's get a little more of that beard before we.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
They're like, get the mic away from Toll.
No, we know where our bread and butter is here.
That's right.
Shit.
We know how our bread gets buttered.
Can I get a hamburger, AJ?
Absolutely, buddy. You were looking a little hungry.
I know.
I'm thinking about it now. Shiloh, you probably can't hear the samples from the board. So I probably have to get whoever's running the board a set of headphones out of the computer so they can hear what we hear. You know, so they can join in the gales of laughter.
Right.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I'm looking at my dick right now. I'm just stroking my dick. I'm horny as fuck, man. I'm a freak.
Matt, if you're still listening, let me know if you can hear the samples, please.
Oh, boy.
What'd you say, Shiloh? He said he can hear him. Much better on the audio level. Nice. Like to hear it. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah. Now you're looking like you make prison toilet wine.
Looking like it. I'm drinking it.
I'm not just a member.
Yeah. Now this is like
President.
Civil War
Yeah,
style
yeah.
almost. Yeah.
Yeah, you look like you were the governor of Iowa in 1884.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Don't worry, he was one of the cool
William
ones.
Howard Taft. He was just fat, had a mustache, I guess.
Did Iowa fight for the North?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good for us.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Good for us.
We used to
Yeah.
be cool.
Yeah, we'd probably be on the wrong side now.
I wonder who Missouri fought for. We know.
Yeah, I think the Mason-Dixon line went through Missouri, so part of Missouri would have been the North and part the South, I think.
They came later. I think they were fighting about whether Missouri could be or could not have slaves. I just read a book on this and I can't remember.
You're probably are you the biggest bookworm of the three of us? Probably. I feel like quietly you read a fair amount.
Only recently.
Yeah, I used to read a lot. Not so much no mo.
No more.
Look at that face. Does that look like the face of a reader to you?
A real bookworm.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really read since you could do it to like earn personal pan pizzas and stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Was that a thing when you were
Absolutely.
going to school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Book it. Did you have it, Alex?
I caught the
Before
very
your
end
time.
of it. Very, very end of it, yeah.
Book it was pretty cool. And it started to feel like, I don't think even though I actually really liked reading at the time, but you could just be like, yeah, I read this. And
Pizza,
they'd be like,
please.
Yeah. Yeah. You had to read like 10
One
books or
personal
something.
pan pizza.
Yeah, I read
It wasn't
all
just
10 of
one
these
book.
Goosebumps.
Yeah.
Did you have a favorite like young adult novel series or anything? The
No,
Hardy Boys?
I was reading like adult stuff when I was reading. It's a lot of sci-fi.
Like how
lot of
adult
Kurt
are we,
Vonnegut.
talking here?
I read a lot of Kurt Vonnegut.
Penthouse Forum.
I did read a lot of that too. I don't think it would do it for me anymore.
might
It's
be
so badly written too. Have you ever gone back and read any of it?
Like just the little smut,
Holy crap!
smut column.
They
bet that-
pretend like they're real letters.
I bet that's hilarious.
It is
now.
pretty funny. What did I? It was almost all science fiction. But
Kurt
like,
Vonnegut's seems like
Kurt Vonnegut wasn't all.
very precocious
Yeah.
as a young man.
Yeah, Kurt Vonnegut was intense. Probably my favorite author to this day.
I feel like I didn't even hear of him until I was in my 20s.
Oh yeah.
Because you went to Boone.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm trying to decide how much I want to look to camera. You know, like Jim in the office. Like, do you sort of go at it
Little
every once in a
reaction
while?
shots.
Yeah, cutaways.
Peace. All right.
Did you have any young adult fiction that you like to read, Alex, back in the day?
Garfield books.
Oh, you were a comic strip guy, eh?
Yeah. I would go to the book fair and be like, you can keep all the fucking Hardy Boys books and all that. I'm just going to buy these Garfield books and read them and laugh so hard because it was so funny.
Man.
Garfield comic strips.
I used to
book
read
form.
Garfield, Foxtrot. I had books of Foxtrot. Remember Foxtrot?
Oh, I love Foxtrot.
Calvin and Hobbes and The Far Side.
Yep.
Which has been
remember
popping
Foxtrot.
up in my feed a shitload lately, the Far Side. Either of you guys? I must have clicked on something where it's like, this guy likes The Far Side. I was like, yep. Just impressive that dude could make one of those every single day.
I was just wondering that of like, okay, with all the papers, would there be just like a master that was done by like the creator of Garfield that would go into papers, or is it
Yes.
like a franchise thing where you can like also write Garfield cartoons?
No. It was one dude, Jim Davis. It was one guy. There's just a bunch
I
of people.
love that idea.
That's why I thought that was.
I own the Des Moines franchise of Garfield.
Have you read
he fucking gets down in Des Moines. It's different.
He smokes
Yeah,
rocks.
he doesn't even like lasagna. He's fucking corn on the cob.
Yeah, he's eating funnel cakes at the state fair. God damn.
Man.
Now that we have this live streaming capability, we should get a tent at the Iowa State Fair. Now that I think about it, that'd be great. We could just interview drunk people on that little main causeway.
Oh my God.
Bring them in.
That would be like if you could get a space on the concourse or somewhere where there's
concourse, that's what it is.
huge access to people and just stream and talk to people all day.
Yeah.
You get so much traffic.
Yeah.
Probably, right? Maybe we're overthinking this. Maybe it would be
Maybe
the
we're
worst thing ever.
underthinking it. I could see it being good. It might be one of those things where you can stream it, but you would clip it out after the fact, almost like those. I don't know if it's Channel 5 News is what it's called. It's that guy who will go to like crazy people conventions, like a furry convention with a microphone, and he'll go talk to people, kind of trying to get people to say wild shit about their.
You mean like
lifestyles.
Billy on the street kind of thing?
Almost, sort of the newest evolution of like that Louis Theroux style, or Thoreau, or however you pronounce it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do not know.
That guy that would go and do he'd go meet up with like a KKK group in the South.
Oh, okay.
And like interview them and figure out what they were actually all about. But in the process, kind of, he'd be trolling them and like and dunking on them.
Yeah, like Jordan Klepper on the Daily Show, sort of.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. That'd be fun, and I guarantee people would be happy to do it.
Yeah, like people are dying to make those clips for you a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Because I think that Channel 5 guy, I can't remember his name.
Channel 5, like in Des Moines?
No, it's an account. It looks like sort of an old news thing,
that's
but it's
where I
like a
was getting
YouTube
confused.
thing.
Yeah.
You would recognize it if you saw it, because he used to do clips way back in the day, like in New Orleans and stuff. He'd be in the French Quarter, and people would be fucked up like on Mardi Gras, and he'd interview them, ask them like a serious question, but they're tend to be much funnier. 'Cause
Yeah,
they're
right.
fucking hammered.
Yeah, for sure.
They'd be like, what should we do in the Middle East? And it'd be like a drunk college frat guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen a couple of those. That does sound familiar.
All right, well, you know,
I've seen
I can't expect you guys to
versions
have
of
the same part
that.
of the internet
Yeah.
that I do.
Yeah.
I've been spending my whole life thinking you could franchise Garfield. Not a smart man. That's not a bad idea. Man.
It's not a bad idea.
Have you seen Garfield without Garfield?
Yeah.
Alex? It's pretty funny.
It's just the owner.
It's just John Arbuckle looking completely insane,
An Odie
out of
or
his
whatever.
mind. Yeah. Yep, just talking to nothing.
Damn.
Yep. Because everything Garfield says is a thought bubble. He's not actually saying it.
Oh.
And then
It's
John
like
Arbuckle
Ratatouille.
is actually talking. Yeah.
They still do comic strips and shit too, don't they?
Of Garfield.
Of whatever.
Well, that's why
Yeah,
I wondered.
There's
There-
still
I
like
was
a comic section.
It used to be it used to be my favorite thing of the day when I was in like
Me too.
junior high and high school. I fucking loved
I would tear open the paper and dig
Yeah.
out the far side, look at the far side,
Yeah.
and be like, nice.
Yep. And read all the comics.
Who needs pussy, right, guys?
Yeah. I mean, at the time, man.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
35 years old.
Yeah. What?
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 Yeah,
All right.
I don't know
That's
if
gonna
I.
be some good soup.
Yeah.
Actually, he said to get rid of some mites. You know.
Yeah. Set them free.
Have you ever had crabs or anything?
No.
Don't
not-
worry, this isn't live.
Not I know of. No, I haven't.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Alex?
No, sir.
Yeah.
No.
AJ?
Me either. I'm glad I brought it up.
I don't think
Everyone knows now.
Yeah.
We're mite free.
Now everyone's like, those three guys definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really why I'm
Not me,
shaving.
not
Yeah,
once.
Yeah.
Not once.
Yeah. I don't think I've had.
And I got news for you.
It stopped.
It was just that part.
Oh, nice.
It was more for the crabs.
Yeah,
part.
yeah.
I got news for you.
I see. I see.
You got crabs.
Yep.
I see.
Iowa
this
won, by
thing?
the way.
Nice.
Iowa did win.
Heading to the
Yeah.
Elite Eight.
I think that's to the Sweet 16.
Oh, it's to the Sweet
I
16.
think.
All right.
So how many? So that'd be four. The fourth game from now would be the championship game, then, right?
Sweet 16, Elite 8, Final 4,
Yeah.
finalmente. So, yeah.
Yep.
And how quickly are they? How quickly will they be playing again? The Hawkeyes.
Couple days.
Days. Wow.
I
Let's
don't
see. What
fucking know. Why am I answering?
I'm not sure, but within the week, I'm sure.
I mean, you're the one with the Iowa sweatshirt.
Yeah. You're a big fan.
I like how
Green
everyone's
and gold.
Everyone's a huge women's basketball fan now, which is excellent. But I mean, I like last year, everyone was bitching about the rules and shit, and I was like, don't act like you fucking know how women's basketball works. You fucking, fair weather fans.
Yeah.
You know?
You said
But
it
everybody
best.
loves it, and I'm happy. It's a good thing.
Are
I'm
the
not
rules
complaining.
different for women's basketball?
I don't remember what they were
There's
complaining
a few,
about, but there was
a
like
few
a
little things, but basically the same.
controversial thing last year where everybody's like, blah, blah, blah. Like everyone had an opinion on it. I was just like, give me a fucking break. Like you've never watched
Yeah.
this before in your life.
You did some quick hot research.
Yeah.
And now you want to argue on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the internet's all about.
That's all the internet.
It's about thoughtful, long-form discussion.
Yeah.
It's about nuance on the internet. That's
Yeah.
why
Right.
that's why we took it to the internet for
That's
the
right.
nuance.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose everything on this podcast. No doubt.
What'd you think of Roadhouse, AJ?
I thought it was pretty bad. I was sad to see it too because
Man.
one of the few sports I do watch, the UFC, they've been hyping up and advertising Roadhouse for about what feels like 2 years straight. So
Oh
I was
yeah,
like, this
'Cause he had
fucking thing better be good.
because Gyllenhaal showed up at an actual match.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
they shot
quite
footage.
a long time
Yeah,
ago.
they like kind of stalled a actual event in order.
Yeah, that was a couple of years ago. Probably, I remember them doing that.
Yeah.
And then I don't think I even knew it was Roadhouse at the time. I think
Yeah.
soon thereafter, like, oh, they're remaking Roadhouse. I'm like, what?
Connor's the bad guy. He's not
He
a
didn't-
very good actor.
Some people have said
That's what
he's
I hear.
good. He like makes the movie, and I was like, from what I remember, he was not very good.
I would say like the role makes the movie because they did a good job of framing him as the bad guy, the
Yeah.
villain. But I don't think that was much to do with him. I think that could have been just about anybody.
Yeah.
Really.
And there is I mean, I did like that I looked a lot like him in one. With
the beard?
Yeah. That was fun.
Now you look like a porno.
And then a
director.
guy I work with, yeah.
Just like that.
And a guy I work with was like, and now that he's got that weird steroid face, you look even more like him. And I was like, thanks.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Very good.
Weird
Love to
steroid
hear
head. He does have a giant
Yeah.
HGH head now.
Yeah.
I saw him in an interview yesterday. He was they were doing press for the movie, and the whole time he's like talking. He was like bouncing his
Yeah,
shoulders.
people
like,
were
he couldn't
worried
stop.
about him.
It was bizarre.
I didn't watch it, but I saw people commenting
little
that it seems
tuned
like
up.
there's
A little
something
of
wrong
that
with
Colombian marching
him.
powder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or like
that's
he-
what everybody says. He's on a bunch of coke. That's been jokes for a long time. There's some hilarious videos of him like oonce, 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 like in the club dancing in Vegas.
Yeah.
Clearly, like the pupils way dilated.
yeah.
He's having a good time. Getting down.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
you're like, yeah, that's not just booze. Somebody popped something in his Shirley Temple earlier.
Yeah. Speaking of, I'm back on the wagon. 3 days in. So,
Of no coke.
yep, no coke.
That's not
Everything
what that
else,
says.
everything else goes. Yeah.
Everything else goes.
But I'm off the coke,
Yeah, off the booze.
off the booze.
You're no
3
longer
days.
mainlining PCP.
Yep,
Yeah. Well, you got a little girl on the way.
I
and-
do.
And now we got this baby to take care
Yeah.
of.
It's got. I mean, I was doing well, drinking a little bit, not too much. Well, a little bit for me, you know.
Relatively
And then I was
5
like,
metric tons.
I was like, man, the sugar is hurting my belly. And so I was like, I can drink a little bit of rum, go back to the old school ways, you know. And the truth is, I can drink a little bit of rum. Yeah. I can also drink a lot of bit of rum to a point where I'm like, man, why am I
Yo,
so
ho, ho.
good at this? Yeah. Like I don't. And then the first day I did it, the next day at work, I told a guy I worked with,
spilled Pepsi
And-
Zero all
and
over
he was
my
like, "How do
face.
you feel? How do you feel after you drank rum?" I was like, "I feel fucking great."
perfect.
Yeah. So then I was like,
I feel like
"That's
the
not
world's
good."
strongest pirate.
Yeah.
Right now.
I was like, yeah, feeling better. I was like, that's not a good thing, you know.
Yeah.
So, yep, back on the wagon.
Yeah.
Ding.
Well, what was? Do you remember the number? It's a story you've told before, but when you blew the.
Oh, I don't know if I want to tell that on a video podcast. I guess I've said it on.
The audio format.
It was at a cop's tailgate party in his garage for a Iowa football game.
Hey, big fan.
Yeah. Big, my generic Iowa sweatshirt. At
love
the
the
time,
Iowa team.
At the time, I was a big fan. I
He was
watched,
revved up for the hockey.
and all I had was AM radio at work, so I would listen to sports radio all day, every day. I was and we were at this cop's fucking tailgate party. So he has a breathalyzer, like a real police breathalyzer, and everyone's taking turns doing it. And he's got an air compressor, and he blows it out after everyone. And me and my buddy are waiting in line. Everyone's laughing, ha ha ha, hee 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 ha ha ha. And my buddy goes, and it's like beep 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 beep, and it's like 0.2 something. Ooh. And everybody at the party was like, ooh. And the cop blows it out. He's like, that can't. He's like, come on, you gotta do this again. Blows again. It's the exact same number, and it was like, geez, man, this guy's really And so I've been drinking jungle juice all day. Everclear mixed with fruit, essentially.
Yeah, with like Minute Maid.
And they're like, it's your turn. And I was like, bop, 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 bop.
Bing bong, bing bong, bing
And
bong.
I blew into it, and then the little things like ding ding ding, like rack it up, like I spun the thing at the fucking Price is Right.
Making the
I was like,
dial-up
oh
noises.
yeah. I was like, it's still
Steam
going.
shooting out of it and
And
everything.
I blew a .379, and the guy was like, that cannot. He's like, you're just standing there. I was like, yeah. He's like, that can't be right. And he takes his air compressor and he's like, and the crowd had gone silent at this party. Everyone was like, yeah. Everyone was like, oh my God. And I was just standing there like, this was fun, right?
Yeah.
And he blows this compressor thing through it for a really long time. And I blow again, and it's the exact same thing. And everybody was like, all right.
It's going up.
And then I just go stand back by the giant cooler full of jungle juice. And I'm like, fun party, right? And everybody's like, oh my God.
You're 39% alcohol, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was good. That could have been a sign right there, maybe.
Oh, that makes me laugh so hard every time. The crowd, the party just all of a sudden medically very concerned
yeah.
about you.
Yeah. They were concerned about my buddy, and then I blew
hush.
twice
That's
what
over
he blew, basically. And everybody was like, what the fuck? Like, how is this guy standing up?
Oh my
This
God.
guy's brain work.
Yeah. I'm like, pretty cool.
This guy's gonna be a podcast.
Yes. Yeah. He's going to look like this on a podcast.
Holy shit!
0.37.
Yeah, the hush falling over the crowd. Yeah, could hear
It
a
was
pin
pretty
drop.
fucked up.
You can hear some girls starting to cry.
Yeah. Like, oh no!
Yeah.
Is he gonna be okay?
Yep.
I don't think so.
And I was perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine.
Yep. Which is pretty weird.
Well,
Like
we're
you say,
glad you're
that-
back on.
Yeah.
back on the
off.
wagon.
Back on the wagon.
Yeah, it's back on the wagon, right? Yeah, because off the.
I didn't know for a long. I got it confused for a very long time. But I think if you're not drinking, you're on the wagon.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's one of those, if you think about it too long, you forget and you start flipping it
Yeah.
around.
Yeah. Once you know, though,
Let's see
then you
now.
still have to ask. Yep.
Damn. Do you have to go through like the shits or anything, or?
No, I've been binge eating like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's.
I've
to be
had
expected.
kind of I've eaten so much crunch berries. I've green poop. But
Shit, not crunch berries
Yeah.
of your own.
yep.
Not so crunchy.
No, not nearly as tasty either.
It's like eating a bunch of fiberglass. Yeah, it's that sugar thing. I was sitting there. I think it was when I went and saw Dune by myself. I was sitting there eating that bag of Sour Patch Kids, and I was like, sugar might be my biggest like lifelong addiction. I think I'm gonna be fighting tooth and nail with sugar for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Because my mom has stories of when I was a fat little kid with this like little Giardia belly. She would try to flush candy down the toilet to stop me, and I'd be like, like trying to get it out of the toilet. Like I was insatiable when it came to
Yeah.
sugar, and I still feel that way. Where like if you gave me 100 feet of sweet tart rope, I would eat it all.
I mean, I've said before, if you
Like fiber
said,
optic cable.
Yeah, just keep unwinding it into your mouth.
yeah, if you said I could just eat whatever I wanted and how much I wanted all the time, I would just never stop eating. I'd be like a dog and eat myself to death.
You gotta put Toll's food out
Yeah.
in a bowl.
Yeah.
With a stick at it, like, put it down,
Yeah.
get away.
That's how I feel. I don't know. Even that, like I can't
So
buy.
you're saying if you could keep doing something you like indefinitely all the time, you
Yep.
would do it. That's
You're
weird
exactly
for you to
right.
say that.
I know. Unusual.
I have trouble wrapping my head around it.
Yeah. Yeah. Says the guy. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Do you think the impending parenthood is what made you want to get back on the wag?
Yeah,
this
I think
time?
that just switching that I was drinking those like 3 tall boys a night, which is still a lot, but it was a reasonable human amount.
Yeah. A Bud
Sort
Light
of.
Platt
It's not a
Seltzer.
.37 night.
No, exactly. And then those were really messing my stomach up, kind of. And it's kind of expensive, and I was like, wow, you can just buy a bottle of rum and a bottle of Diet Dr. Pepper, and it's costs less. There's less calories, and then I
And you
did
feel
it.
great.
Yeah, and then I did it, and on one night I was like, oh, I just drank the whole fucking bottle, and I don't really
One night?
Yeah, and I don't really feel bad. I dumped some of it out, I will say.
It's not one
At
of
the
these
end
little
of the
hotel bottles. either.
No, it wasn't one of the huge bottles. It wasn't one of the giant ones, but it was a big, normal sized bottle. And yeah, then I did that. Then I was like, that is cheap, and I feel fucking great. Even during the day at work, I was like, it's weird how good I feel. It was
is.
like, welcome home, Daddy. And I was like, yeah, good to be here, baby.
Yeah, I missed you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come get on the water
And
bed.
so 5 days of that where I was like, I can just do this. I was like, you know what? And the disappointment and say AJ's eyes and Sarah's eyes and everybody's eyes when I actually even if the dudes at work were like, ugh, come on, dog. And I was like, yeah. But I was like, but I feel good.
Toll's got a crooked sailor hat
Yeah.
on. He's like, I feel great.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I was like,
I'm
yeah.
happy to see it. I like sober Toll.
Yeah, and that's what I'll tell you of Sarah.
Sober
when I was
Toll.
drunk the other evening, she was like, "People do like you better sober." And I was like, I don't believe you, but thank you for saying that. And she said it again and a couple more times, and I was like, oh, thanks. Even though people have openly said to me, I prefer it when you're drunk.
We don't need to listen to those people anymore.
Yeah.
That was bad advice.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, being drunk does rock, though.
It is so great, dude. Why is everything so much better?
Yeah.
Except your life, you know?
Yeah, that's the one.
It's a
thing.
real,
Yeah.
it's a real
Mundane things are much better.
Yeah, washing dishes rocks
Yeah.
when you're fucking
Yeah.
hammered.
Yeah.
There's no denying that.
Yeah, you're loading the washing machine. You're like, a little paramount for the washing machine. You pour it a little in. Glug, glug, glug. Drink up, buddy.
Yep.
Nice and clean.
I think it's the chaos that's exciting, though. You know,
Here's
pandemonium that comes from the drinking is, I think, what a lot of us
the
really
other
love.
thing, though, with this last round is that I did it a couple times before, and I'd do it, and then I'd stop, and then is that I wasn't doing it in public hardly at all. I barely was even drinking at the club. I wouldn't occasionally I'd have a few of the tasty little seltzers, like 2 or 3 of those. Where I was doing most of it was at home alone, where I was doing 98% of it. Where that in
which
itself
is quite
is
a bit.
like,
You know,
it's like that's a sign. I'm not doing it for the fun,
Yeah,
for the
you're
joy.
really
of,
having fun right now, aren't you?
I really was, though. That's the thing.
I remember
I was
when
like, this is the best thing I could be doing.
I remember my friend Ben when I was like, because he's a few years older than me, but I was like 15 at the time. He had told me that, where he was like, the thing my dad always said was, when you start drinking alone is when it gets really bad.
Yeah.
And I always remember that because I remember when I started drinking alone, like, when that became a part of my life, kind of like, the first time I bought my own weed versus it was like smoking it at a party with someone, like there's these
The
weird
escalation.
the weird little steps you kind of get to it.
When it turns into more of the...
And then you got the sailor hat on.
Yeah. More of the...
You're talking to a coconut, dude.
Yeah. You look like me. You into the I need this more than the I want to be doing this, even though they kind of coexist. But once I'm to where I'm like,
You want it
ooh,
because you need it.
yeah, where I'm like, I'm not going to be able to, function properly if I don't have this. And that's what I'm trying to avoid. Anyway.
Right.
Where I'm just doing it every night. I mean, that's the
So
thing. is
Captain
that
Crunch it is.
my brain is like, you can do this a couple nights a week. And then it's like, you can do this 3 nights a week. You can do it 4 nights a week, 5. And then it's like, you can do it every night as long as you you drink a reasonable amount. And then it's like, or buy a bottle of rum and see what happens.
Anything's possible.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
That box of
first live
cereal.
podcast.
Yeah. It's not going to be about drinking every time.
Yeah. No.
But that was an update. I mean,
Yeah.
this is like this is hot off the press.
Yeah. There's a lot of this just happened. And, I do have a kid on the way, and I can't be drunk. And Sarah was like, what if there's like an emergency or something? I was like, that's a good point too.
What if you're the
I can Uber?
emergency?
Yeah, what if it's me?
What
Yeah.
if you,
I can.
Yeah.
all right, we're going to need you to take us to the hospital. I've got 5 stars on the
You're
app.
in labor? Shit. Get behind the wheel.
All right, you drive, I'll shit. Yeah, maybe shave off another chunk in celebration for your non-drunkenness. It's almost going to be 2 years for me in July, which is crazy.
Holy cow.
Yeah. I've had a couple sips. Let's not get crazy. I drank a whole tall boy at the Sphere, but you're only at the Sphere a couple of times, maybe ever. So, and it was a sweet movie. Those fucking elephants like leaning over us in the Sphere, because I thought it would be the Vegas Sphere. I guess I wasn't sure if it would go all the way behind us, but it kind of goes to about right here, wouldn't you say?
I mean, it went behind. Yeah, it goes right behind. It's like 100. How many? 180. It's probably like 200 degrees. No, 180.
It was worth having a beer at.
It was.
That was
Or
like,
5 or 6.
yeah. And then hop on a gondola. Or what was it? The rickshaw.
Oh, yeah.
The grand rickshaw extortion of Vegas.
That's right. I got a little Two-Face thing going on.
Oh, that could be your new look.
Cha-cha.
Asymmetrical. It's your name
like,
on Instagram.
Yes, it is. Tolbo Cop, fake Alex Carter, asymmetrical with an I on Instagram. No Sleep DSM on Instagram. Ay caramba. I think the fat check looks all right.
Yeah?
I think so. I think that gum chewing's paying off.
Yeah, I feel sweaty. I think I'm keeping the mustache. Although Alex and I will have the same. We've done that before, though.
It's okay. Our facial hairstyles will sync up every once in a while. Every once.
Mine's ever changing, I feel.
Yeah, you're a man of many facial hairs.
Yes.
I mean, look at him, folks.
Many less facial hairs
Come
now.
on.
Yeah. Yeah, you are kind of a chameleon. Because now you look sort of, at least this side of you that I can see, now you look like a Frenchman.
Oui, oui.
But that side of you, yeah, maybe looks a little bit more General Lee.
Yeah.
The side Alex can see.
Tolls at Appomattox.
Some little notes and things to look forward to. First real episode, April 1st, 9 p.m., just like this. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Oh boy, we're those kind of guys now, huh?
You know, ring the bell.
Oh boy, hit like and hit the like and subscribe in the other video right here.
Yep. Where's it at? I don't know if we'll actually do that. It'd be cool if you subscribed. Ultimately, you can still listen to it on Spotify and all those other places. There'll be audio-only versions. So, do you. But if you wondered what we looked like while we said this, here you are.
Wonder no more, and we're sorry.
Wonder no longer. It took filming and setting up these shots for me to realize I have a slight underbite, like a little bulldog.
An underbite?
When I talk, where like my jaw kind of sits. I don't know. I think it's called an underbite, right? Kind of the bulldog look.
That's
where your front teeth are behind.
Yeah, that's an underbite.
That's an underbite, because an overbite would be
like
Freddie Mercury.
That's the ultimate. Yes, that's the most overbite.
Yeah,
that's way overbite.
That's the yep. Go ahead.
All right, so is this the final form then, we think?
I think for the most part.
For the podcast, at least?
Where from a distance in pictures, I kind of look like Hitler.
As I say, no Hitler mustache.
Yeah, it does. It's kind of darker in the center. Someone pointed that out. Oh, well. Did you guys see? I saw a dumb thing. We should look it up. It's true. You guys know who DJ Qualls is? The actor?
Yeah, a real skinny guy.
Yeah, played the new guy.
The new guy.
Always plays like a super lanky nerd guy. He's going to play fucking Freddy Krueger in a TV series. Isn't that bizarre? But then I was like, I guess if you put makeup on him, but can he act like that?
I mean, you can put makeup on anyone and have him be Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Although you couldn't, you couldn't have John Cena be Freddy Krueger.
No, that would be. Although
gigantic, muscly
That'd
Freddy
be pretty
Krueger.
good, actually. All right, I just tucked myself into it.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
That would
You
be
went for the absurd.
John Cena.
It is
Freddy
funny.
Krueger.
It's kind of cool of them because that's sort of the route things go now. If you like the muscly, crazy dudes, and they're like, you know who we're gonna get to play the scariest guy in movie history? DJ Qualls. Perfect.
I can kind of see it in that.
That lanky.
Lanky, ghoulish kind of way.
Yeah.
No offense.
No.
DJ Qualls. I mean, not
I
to
like
call you
DJ
a ghoul.
Qualls.
He's a lanky ghoul. Good job. The lanky ghouls online are going to come after you.
Yes. That's most of our listeners.
I know.
Oh.
Ay caramba.
Ooh.
Man,
Is it down the wrong pipe?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
My Pepsi Zero hit. That Pepsi Zero hits different, as they say. On the podcast side of stuff too, I am going to try to get the video on Spotify. I had a person or two ask about that because I guess.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can do that.
Yeah, it's not just Joe Rogan anymore. Everybody can, or I think if you're a part of the Spotify podcasting area, you can do the video side now.
Yeah.
So that'd be kind of cool.
This is all for the clips, right? That's why we do this.
It's all for the clips. I think we have at least 600 clip moments
I think,
within
yeah.
this test
Just pick
episode
any
alone.
10 seconds clip.
We know this one's gonna make
I'm
it.
over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm stroking my shit. I'm horny as fuck,
Look, man.
I'm a freak, man. Like, for real.
I'm a freak, man, like for real.
Put lotion on my dick.
Can you imagine? Like, I don't know the backstory on that.
I don't either, but it's just that sound shows up in a meme
Yeah.
right when you're not expecting it. And ooh boy,
That feels like almost one of the like those Mel Gibson tapes that came out where like someone's recording you having phone sex with someone.
Yeah.
the original is
Yeah.
clearly from
Yeah.
something.
Some phone sex type of
I don't-
situation.
yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
I'm horny as fuck. Man. What was phone sex like in the landline days, Alex?
You know,
Operator, send me through to Mary Sue.
I never did phone sex, but it was in a movie. They said like a 1-800. It was like they were saying like a phony sex line,
Uh-huh.
and so like one of my friends or someone dialed it and it actually worked, and it would just be like a recorded message of somebody like, "Hey, blah blah blah," and we're like, "This is kind of crazy. I think we're gonna
Right.
get in big trouble.
Yeah.
You better hang up the phone."
Yeah.
Hey, this is
Yeah.
Brittany. I don't have any pants on. My panties. My panties are made of fruit roll-up, and you got to eat them all.
For $5.99 a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's,
Jeez.
that's not bad.
It's a good deal.
That's a good deal. That must be in the same section where you could buy the hoverboards and shit in the in old magazines, huh? Those
Oh,
little,
yeah.
like little porno ads.
Oh, the ad, remember porno. The back of porno magazines used to be just nothing but 800 numbers and
That's
900
right.
numbers. Yep, pre-internet days.
Yeah, gee, because you think, I mean, pre-TV, pre-internet, pre-moving pictures. I guess you would just whack off to like the drawing of a lady.
Yeah,
like a
Ooh,
Thoughts?
nice shading there.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
have a friend draw some pussy for you.
yeah. Make your fingers
Check
look
that
like
out.
a butt. Yeah, like how do I? Yeah, oh yeah.
Just have to imagine what her butthole looks like. Kind of
Can't even.
can't even.
Nope.
No.
Back then, it'd be like you'd have like a piece of scented cloth and be like, it's just like a woman.
You're like, I'm gonna go marry this. This piece of cloth. I'm getting married.
A lady would spray perfume on it, and you just
yeah,
and whack off,
yeah.
huff it, and jerk off in an outhouse somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know.
I wonder how that was going. Like, you live in a house with one room and like your wife and 8 kids.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, kids, we're banging tonight.
And you're all
Making
just
making
gonna-
you a new sibling.
Right. I mean, kids probably all excited.
Yeah.
Thank
They're all
God.
like, yes,
Yeah.
someone to take the heat off of us.
yeah. Oh. Yeah. Good thing we grew up the way in the podcast era, you know.
Yep.
Now we just get to
Everything makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the time.
I look forward to my grandchildren finding my OnlyFans 1,000 years from now. 1,000, 1,000
Digital
years.
excavation. We found my great grandfather's OnlyFans.
My grandpa did a full spread in Playgirl magazine.
Mike Concho.
Oh shit!
I've seen a new thing on Instagram. Well, I regret bringing it up, but they show like naked boobs, but it'll be like ladies breastfeeding, but they're clearly on there just to show their boobs, and I'm like, this is ultra gross. If it was to be like about breastfeeding, but it's clearly just to show off their boobs.
Yeah, I saw one of those, and it was disturbing. It felt like I was watching something illegal.
Yeah,
I was like, ugh.
yeah.
Are you talking about like someone in the bushes is
someone is
zooming in?
No,
Someone
they're
is
like filming
skirting-
themselves.
It's
They're
like an attractive woman that pulls her boob out, and so like there's a boob on
Yeah.
reels, which is not supposed to be there. And then she puts a baby doll on.
Yeah.
It's a breastfeeding video.
Oh, it's a fake baby.
It's trying
Well,
to
I've
circumvent the algorithm.
yeah, so it's okay
Where
to
it's like
show.
a medical
It's
thing.
super
Yeah.
creepy. Yeah.
It's
Just the internet being cool once again.
yeah.
I want to make sure there's milk coming out of that.
Yeah, just let them show boobs. My God, what at this point on Instagram, it's like, what are we really missing here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
you can see like the see-throughness of stuff.
Yeah.
Like you can like somehow I'm like, how did this not get hit by the algorithm?
They're literally like pushing the boundaries of whatever the rules or the law is. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, it can be this thin, but it can't be that thin. It
Right.
can be here, but it can't be to like the most minuscule of measurements.
Like,
on all these
yeah.
things,
like tissue paper.
Yeah.
Right.
You can have a thong with your pussy lips hanging out of it as long as we can't see the hole, you know?
As long as we can't see your actual.
Yeah. On video, our first-
that'd be obscene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a test one, so.
Yeah, perfect. This was a test to see if I could pass, and I can't.
Just in case anyone was worried that Toll was going to do 5 on Jimmy Fallon anytime soon. No. The answer is no. Late night with Seth Meyers is out of the question.
Well, I mean, no, I can control myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Tom McGrain story right
Yeah.
there. I can control myself.
Colon.
Yeah. My pregnant wife's going to have to drive to her own delivery. But that's fine.
You got her a lift.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got low jack on her.
Yeah. Sarah's very excited that I just said wife, by the way.
Oh, did you just say wife?
I did.
It felt so natural. I didn't even notice. Damn. Now
Sorry,
you're
I
gonna have
brought
to
that up.
propose.
Well,
Sarah, we'd like to propose right now on the test stream. Bless her heart for putting up with us.
I know.
And for all the people
She's the
watching.
number one
and
fan.
Shyla, too. Yeah.
whew.
Shyla, have you actually listened to the podcast before? Okay. She sounded unsure.
Yeah, there was a nice pause there.
Yeah.
Like, of course.
I'm just wondering what she's
Sure.
going through mentally right now after this hour.
Maybe no headphones for the producer.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. I think maybe the headphones might help, or she'd be like, now she's in our world.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
in our subliminal.
Yes, our
Hypnosis.
subliminal
We've been
consciousness.
pulled into this terrible
Yeah.
mind of 3 men
3 gross
live on the internet.
Yeah. We've officially done an hour, by
Nice.
the way. Exactly an hour, which was
Wow.
the plan. I think this went all right, folks. Let us know. Trash us in the comments.
Don't ever say that on the internet. Anyway.
Yeah.
Let us know what we need to work on, if there's lighting-wise or whatever. I'm open to tech criticism. Sounds like we got the volume straight. Also, let us know how handsome we look and fuckable.
Perfect.
Not Toll. He has a wife, but Alex has a wife too.
Let AJ know.
Yeah.
AJ, you need to start your own different kind of podcast. That's fine. That's fine. We won't be mad at you.
Yeah. Do you think your wives are watching right now? What do you
I think Sarah is.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Hell yeah.
Sure she.
What's
well,
up?
She probably checked in and was like, "That's what I thought," and then
checked out.
Yeah.
She tuned in right as Toll said pussy lips.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm good.
That's a real thing, though. It wasn't just.
Yeah,
They let,
Oh
it's
no,
a-
you would never
yeah.
lie on the
Yeah.
podcast.
No.
Yeah.
That's not the question.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever lied.
No.
Unfortunately for him, guy's too damn honest.
Yes. Oh, and if anyone's wondering on the Patreon side, I do plan on working and coordinating with the fellas here and updating that, getting some new exciting perks with this video side. I think we can bring some new shit in. And I think for the first episode, we don't have to decide now, but I guess I already brought it up. I think we should bring on a special guest for our actual first episode on the first.
Surely.
I'm always down for a guest.
Yeah. Who will it be? Who knows?
TBD.
TBD. Follow us on all the platforms for that. No Sleep DSM, Tobo Cop.
Yeah, Venmo at ToboCop.
That's right.
If you feel like it. I can take some, what?
Need some diaper money.
Yeah, like, get
Yeah.
on the way. We got to get a baby shower going for you.
I have dates. I need to talk to you about that. And I need to ask you some questions. So, all right. Excellent content. Words don't work.
Bing
all right.
bong.
Bing
Yeah.
bong, bing bong. I think this has been a perfect test stream. I think it technically worked. We have comments and
I
shit.
know everything seems like there's
Amazing.
no smoke isn't billowing out of the computer, and
Yeah.
the screen works, and
It looks like the set looks decent.
the array of
Nice
cameras
job,
are working.
Shyla.
Yeah,
gave us
Shyla's been doing
thumbs
a great
up.
job.
Oh wow!
Wow, thanks, Shy. And we'll be having some different people, I think, maybe running the board, depending on availability. But Shyla will definitely be in the rotation. If you want to be in the rotation, info at No Sleep DSM.
Guest,
Send your resume.
Guest producers.
Hell yeah. Well, I think this has been pretty fun. Is there any last words, fellas, before we wrap this? I don't have any No Sleep shows to promote right now.
No, I don't have I don't think I have anything to promote.
Black Hat Ice Cream.
Who, us? Just hanging around. That's all we're doing.
Black Hat Ice Cream, Teehee's Comedy Club. They're all on Instagram and on Google and shit. Check them out.
Yep, and Venmo at Tobocop.
Let's hit that one more time. Let's get the screen runner on the bottom for the whole thing. Just Venmo at Tobocop. And we get that little
breaking news.
The little thermometer that fills up on the side as we get money.
Oh yeah, we can just we get some on-screen graphics. We can talk to old Matty J about all sorts of wacky stuff we could do.
Yeah, we're doing this with OBS, so looks like thus far the switcher is working great. So maybe we'll try to get some little stings and shit, little graphics to whip in. Yeah, breaking news and stuff.
Yeah. You know me, I love production, so this is all.
You know me. Like we could have Alonzo Jones come in from the side.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's high quality shit.
Yeah, we pop in.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Burger.
And we get sued by the estate.
That's good living. I'd be honored to be sued by Hamburger.
Let's see if we can get him out as a first guest.
Yeah, Alonzo.
I'm sure he's not doing anything next week.
No.
No offense, Alonzo. I love you.
Yeah. What you should be doing is hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Talking about Toll.
I've been repping Alonzo Hamburger Jones hard for the last several years, and I feel like I've got not a lot to show for it at this point. Come on, Alonzo. Do the right thing.
We just want you to hear it. All right. Well, I think we've plugged everything, done everything. Test stream in the books, folks.
Time for some pube soup.
Yep. Toll's face pubes are ready for braising tonight. Hell yeah. I've been AJ Simmons, I think, right?
Uh-huh.
I've been Toll back to the free world McGrain because I shaved my beard. I was cast away before, you see?
I see. I don't like.
Do you feel bad that I shaved the huge beard?
Actually, I feel real bad about it.
I liked the beard.
I was so self-conscious.
No, you got to get rid of it.
Time.
You got to take it down. Start back from scratch. Yeah. I've been Alex Carter. See you later. Bye.
Stay awake, everybody. All right, Shyla. I don't know if there's a